Now, I do have some more memory. Particularly the memory that has
ruined my life.
This one. Because in what world do I spend as much money not to get this one? I'm not even gonna say how much. It might not be a lot to people, it might be a lot to some other people, but to me, a lot. So, it's limited time, like, let's see. Okay, let's see. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. As we're about to leave, messages are sent back and forth in the group chat named Party Planning Pros. My phone is buzzing every second. I've met with Dr. Riley and Yvonne. We'll arrive at Jane's place in about an hour. You've got the cake and confetti both in the car. Or we've got them. The villa is halfway up the hill. You guys go first, and I'll keep them occupied before everything's ready. Make sure the gifts are hidden well. Don't let them notice them. I will try. Kata, what a surprise gift did you prepare? Care to spill the beans? My idea for the gift was inspired by a story Zane shared recently about his childhood. The blessing given to you by the first stranger you meet on your birthday will supposedly come true. Yes, they didn't explain this. It would only be explained in this card. So good thing I bought all the things for to get this card, right?
Good thing. Good thing I did.
This is what Zane's parents told him when he was a kid. Just as I'm about to type, it should be confidential. My attention is drawn to a sudden noise coming from the bedroom next door. A keyboard? He injured his wrist, yet he's still typing away like that? Hardworking king, get off that computer. I open the bedroom door and see Zane sitting in front of his desk. His slender fingers swiftly dance across the keyboard, producing a constant click-clack sound. Okay. Click, click. Yeah, I hear it. I hear that ASMR. When he looks up and sees me, his body suddenly freezes. The hands that dance on the keyboard slowly rise and are clasped together. Then they rest against his chest. What are you doing?
Could you turn on your microphone, please? Let's do this via voice call.
Oh, sure, Dr. Zane. No problem.
Glancing at me with guilt-ridden expression, Zane flexes his wrist that has a medicated patch on it. I point to his hand, then I make a knife with my finger and draw it across my throat, just to show him how angry I am. Zane's fucking hard. Stop it. I know you're a doctor, a cardiac surgeon at 27, but stop it. Stop being a workaholic.
I see where the issue is. Thank you, Dr. Zane.
Send me the revised plan the day after tomorrow. Goodbye.
Right.
We're heading to the villa this afternoon, right?
Wrist injuries can be caused by repetitive activities that strain the tendons. If the patient doesn't get enough rest, his wrist will be injured again. So what are you doing? Zane rises from his seat and walks up to me. Then he taps my arm with his index finger.
I don't have anything better to do when I'm alone in this room.
I take this chance to grab his index finger. In that case, get ready for a surprise.
Will it actually be a surprise?
Yes. If you don't like it, I'll improve it next year. Yeah. He is so handsome, isn't he? Grayson picks me up and Zane as planned. Together we head to the mountain villa that was booked beforehand. As we approach our destination, the sky slowly darkens. Everyone's enjoying some casual chatter inside the car. I almost can't believe it's happening. Around this time last year, we were still pulling all-nighters in the operating room. It wasn't just last year. The same could be said for the year before. Well, this year's an exception with a long summer and warm autumn. The icebergs in polar regions might start melting. Zane and I sit in the back seat. We observe the scenery outside as it quickly passes us. He looks so handsome.
Something?
No, I don't know. I guess it's just global warming. Suddenly, a warm palm gently envelops my hand that's resting on the seat. I glance at Zane, but he's watching the scenery outside the window. It's dim inside the car. Only the occasional streetlight casts fleeting shadows over our intertwined fingers and the back of our hands.
All right, we're here. You guys go on ahead. I'll park the car.
Hey, Dr. Grayson.
By the way, Dr. Zane, Dr. Riley asked me to tell you.
Grayson turns around and unexpectedly sees Zane and my hands in the middle of the back seat. Oh my gosh. I feel the urge to pull back my hand, but Zane remains composed. His palm doesn't move.
Why did you stop talking? Are you looking at something?
It's nothing. But isn't it crazy how hot the weather is this autumn? It feels even stuffier in here. Let's go somewhere else first.
Grayson hurries Yvonne out of the car, so Zane and I are the only ones left. We're about to get freaky. No, we're not gonna do that because that would be horrible and weird because this is fictional. Opening the car door, I realize Zane still hasn't let go of my hand. I turn my head and our gazes meet. There's a hint of mirth in his eyes. Where are we going? The villa we booked is located halfway up the hill. The others have already left, vanishing in the blink of an eye. Zane and I parked the car. Following the woodland path, we walk side by side. Lights guide us to our destination. It's so beautiful. This place is so nice. It must be pretty during the day as well.
I haven't even asked anything yet. Is someone already spoiling tomorrow's plans?
At the end of the path lies a nearly trimmed field that stretches out before the villa. I purposely slow my steps so that Zane can open the door. Why aren't you opening the door?
I have a feeling the moment I do, a surprise will rush towards me.
And if there is? Oh, this is so nice! As Zane pushes open the door, confetti descends, and a colorful paper strips fly through the air. Everything is going according to our plan.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zane.
Happy birthday, Dr. Zane! Surrounding Zane and me, everyone gathers in the center of the living room. A cake adorned with candles is brought over on a cart. And amidst the bustling commotion, someone places a birthday crown into my hand. I quietly place it on Zane's head from behind.
Thank you, everyone. I genuinely didn't expect a surprise like this.
Zane studies a teetering crown and turns to look at me.
Who came up with this?
If you're not happy with the surprise, then we can say everything was all her idea.
Don't blame me, Dr. Grayson. Okay.
Go ahead. You can blame her if you want.
No. Okay. But we all prepared this cake. Also, Dr. Riley suggested the villa. Grayson was our designated driver. Yvonne took charge of the confetti, and I planned out everything. If we're really gonna play the blame game, then none of us can go scot-free. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, sharing is caring, and we have a delicious cake to share. Dr. Zane, it's time to make a wish.
Why do you sound like that, Riley?
This is the day before his birthday, so it only counts as a teaser.
Okay.
Wishes should be saved for the actual day so they can come true, right?
Yes, exactly.
Speaking of wishes coming true, I do have some experience in that. I once made a wish on an ordinary night, and that wish has since been fulfilled.
His gaze gleaming with delight lingers on my face for a moment before he looks at the cake.
Being too greedy might bring about unforeseen consequences. I'll hold on to my wish for now.
I want to know what your wish is, Dr. Zane. Accompanied by our cheers, Zane begins to cut the cake. Everyone else claps and sings happy birthday for him. It's a simple song, but we sing it in a dreadfully disjointed manner. Fortunately, Zane is an experienced surgeon. He managed to cut the cake perfectly while suppressing the urge to laugh. Oh, this is so nice. This is so nice.
I've been meaning to ask, Zane. Have you two known each other for a long time?
Our families are old acquaintances. We've known each other since we were children, so...
I see. I always thought you two became acquainted after you became her primary care physician.
Oh yeah, don't ignore the medical malpractice that comes along with someone being your primary care physician. Also, us being together, that's patient confidentiality. I don't know, something. It doesn't matter.
Although we knew each other back then, the time we actually spent together during our childhood was very short.
He glances at me, the corner of his lips subtly curling up.
When we met for the first time as children, she seemed afraid of me.
Oh.
How come?
You'll have to ask the person herself.
Well, I met Zane's gaze. I did? Maybe it's because I rarely heard you talk. I thought you didn't like me. Yeah, low-key, if Zane was talking to me like that, I would think he hated me. But that's just his personality. Everyone looks at Zane, and he pushes up his glasses.
And now?
Huh?
Do you still think I'm the same person I was back then?
No. Is this his revenge? Now? I take another bite of my cake slice, enjoying the icing as it melts in my mouth. It's to be determined. A hand moves, reaching out to me. The moment our hands touch, he grips mine tightly.
I suppose we still need to develop a deeper understanding of each other.
On the table is a pile of gifts for Zane. The lively birthday party continues until midnight, and eventually everyone bids each other goodnight, making their way to their rooms. Zane's room is on the 3rd floor. I carefully push open the door, holding the little cake I baked. Standing on the balcony, Zane is bathed in moonlight. He's captivated by the moon's shimmering reflection on the distant lake's surface. Are you tired? He gestures for me to come closer, and we sit down on the balcony chairs. I put the cake on the small round table next to us.
I should be the one asking that. You've been busy all day. Aren't you tired? To be exact, haven't you been busy for more than a day?
I don't feel tired at all. I'm just really happy. I'm just really happy to see this cutscene after rolling so many times and not getting the card. But I got it twice. But I'm just happy. Everyone is also glad they could express their admiration for Dr. Zane. Resting his chin on one hand, Zane gazes at me, smiling.
So you went through all this trouble to ensure I receive more blessings.
I did. I'll admit, I was worried you'd be overwhelmed with so many people celebrating your birthday. But the idea of you surrounded by genuine love and care on your birthday was too good to pass up. I look at him as the moonlight casts a tender glow on his face. Honestly, I'm so sweet in this game. Like, I don't know, this is a very healthy relationship.
It took me some time to adjust, but it wasn't long until I found myself slightly reluctant to let the night end.
Oh. But if the night doesn't end, we won't be able to celebrate your actual birthday. Smiling, Zane pinches my cheek.
You've raised my expectations once again.
Does that mean your appetite has been whetted too? I push the little cake towards him.
My appetite is perfect for handling anything from you.
Thank you.
I was about to record a video to send to my parents. Could you help me? Make sure to include the cake.
I will. Zane's parents are a member of Doctors Worldwide. They're always in the most perilous locations and hardly have time for video calls. He mentioned he'd send a video to them every year on his birthday. It's his way of reassuring his parents that their son is okay. I tap the record button on my phone. Zane looks at the camera, a slight smile on his lips. Oh, it's so cute.
Dad, Mom, it's been a while. I'm doing well. This year has been kinder to me than previous ones. It's because I'm not celebrating my birthday alone. Thanks to you and the people around me, I didn't forget that September 5th is my birthday. I wish you all the best. I'll make sure myself and those close to me stay in good health.
That's it?
Yes, you can stop it now.
Okay. I end the recording. Oh, the video has me talking in it. I'll edit that part out for you.
There's no need to trouble yourself with that. Just send it. They already know you.
I send over the unedited video while Zane begins to savor the small cake. You have a sweet
This
tooth,
is
don't
nice.
you? You have a sweet tooth. It is nice. Are you talking about the cake I made?
The cake is nice. The scenery is nice. And the person sitting across from me is nice. Everything is wonderful.
In the distance, the moonlight covers the lake in its soft light. After finishing the cake, Zane reveals a content expression. Then we stand next to each other on the front of the balcony railing. Occasionally, a sweet floral fragrance drifts through the air, though I can't tell what it is. You only said a few words to them, but deep down, you think you're about your parents a lot, right?
Nothing more needs to be said. Knowing they're doing well is enough for me.
I remember that in my childhood, whenever someone praised Zane, his parents would say their only wish for Zane is to be healthy. While he doesn't say it, I believe Zane still longs for his parents to be around on his birthday in his heart. Wanting to cheer him up, I purposely let out a long sigh.
What is it?
I was thinking that it was a good thing that you moved away when you were little. You're all so remarkable with your achievements and so dependable. Who wouldn't shower you with compliments when they meet you? Hanging out with a prodigy like you can put a lot of pressure on the rest of us kids.
In other words, you're glad I moved away.
Sensing the playful tone in his voice, I use this opportunity to grab his chin. I don't use a lot of force, but it's enough to move his head towards me. But that prodigy still ended up in the palm of my hand. I can mess around with him now.
You thought I didn't like you when we were children. Is this true?
Yeah, you didn't know back then?
I remember... At the time, we went to the aquarium together, and you bought a sorbet there. The sorbet had food coloring in it. As you ate it, you grinned at me, and your whole mouth was orange. It was an amusing sight, but I turned my head away.
Why?
I also asked myself the same question. I'm not a timid person, honestly speaking. But back then, as I stood next to you, I always wanted to say something interesting. There were a few times when I finally figured out what to say, but you had already left.
I thought you were just a quiet kid, like one of those wind-up toys that needed a few turns before you could speak. I still felt that way when you gave me a little seal. I always thought it wouldn't be long before we could hang out again.
Being with you always led to unexpected things. It made me very happy every time.
I poke his face. You're not talking about things like seal throwing an ice chunk at me, right?
Well, that is certainly one of them.
He holds my hand with a gentle grip.
If I had known we would be separated for years after that day, I would have made more happy memories with you. Even if it was just going to the aquarium, the amusement park, or anywhere else one more time.
He sealed away those unspoken secrets. It's like he placed them in an envelope with no... And that unsent envelope rests in a drawer. It gradually yellowed as time passed. You still have those regrets even now?
Fortunately, all of them remain in the past. We grew up safely.
My heart feels tight and heavy. I hug him and he freezes for a moment before leaning down to hug me back.
But now, I want to express my gratitude for fate. If there truly is a God who determines one's destiny in this world, I want to believe I've been blessed by that individual.
But I feel like destiny owes you so much more. With his chin resting on my shoulder, he shakes his head.
I can't be too greedy.
A birthday boy is allowed to be greedier than usual.
I'm already greedy with looking forward to the birthday gift you prepared.
His warm breath tickles my ear. Looks like someone, while not saying anything, has been thinking about his birthday gift this whole time.
Of course. It's only now that I realize my heart desires a lot of things.
When that familiar floral fragrance reaches me again, I recognize it. It's the scent of osmanthus flowers. But before heading back to my room, I secretly place a handwritten birthday voucher beside Zane's pillow. It instructs him to head to a food truck near the villa tomorrow morning. A stranger eagerly waits, wanting to be the first one to offer their heartfelt blessings on his birthday. The morning sun rises in autumn, its light filtering through the tree's shadow and bathing the forest in a pure golden hue. This is really long, and I'm low-key, it's beginning to be worth the money that I spent. A small sign next to the food truck reads, open from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. for Zane. So beautiful.
Good morning.
You're here early, sir.
I happened to wake up early and found a birthday voucher beside my pillow. It said that someone who's celebrating his birthday could claim a gift here. I'd like to see what the stall owner prepared.
Let me take that. The gift isn't ready yet, but I prepared something else. Smear. Oh my
Is this
gosh.
another one of your little tricks?
Don't wipe it off. This is an important birthday blessing.
Your hand behind your back. Is it holding another important blessing?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Are you gonna refuse my blessing?
I already used my birthday voucher. I'll take whatever you have. What an important blessing.
He kissed me.
I must share it with you.
Oh my god. Give me a moment, sir. Your birthday present is ready. Give me a moment. Here's your special birthday cookie. The stall owner put a lot of effort to make it.
Considering the stall owner's exceptional baking skills, is one enough?
I haven't had the frosting yet. He's
I
so
like it as
beautiful.
it is. Thank you.
This is a beautiful game.
The falling osmanthus flowers are beautiful. Thank you for bringing me out here to relax.
Take that out of your hair.
After this surprise, would the stall owner like to join me in viewing the flowers?
Yes. Yes. Hold on. There's another very important thing.
Which is?
Oh my god. Happy birthday, Mr. Zane. Falling osmanthus flowers fill parts of the sky. Zane and I stroll through the woods and admire the beautiful blossom. Dr. Zane, would you say your whetted appetite has been satisfied today?
With blessings that remain in effect for a year, how could I not be satisfied?
Did you actually believe that when you were a kid? I can't.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
After all, the first stranger I met isn't the person who's next to me right now.
He turns his head, a gentle smile on his face.
But I'll believe it today, and continue to do so in the future.
The autumn breeze rustles the trees and shower us with golden osmanthus. But I'm still not satisfied. If we grew up together, I would have celebrated over a dozen birthdays with you just like today.
In that case, I would have probably had a special box to keep all those presents from you.
Oh. Children tend to give stickers and pens. A box would be too big.
But there would have been more birthday presents in the future. How do you know whether they could fill the box or not?
The gentler expression becomes the more I want to make up for a certain regret. If only you hadn't moved.
If I didn't, would you visit me more often?
We could hang out together. I'd knock on your door like always and ask if you're home and if you wanted to hang out.
Then I would have said there were fireworks at the beach and asked if you wanted to go.
I would have followed you all the way there, holding your sleeve because I'm afraid of getting lost. There would be a wet spot on your clothes because of my sweaty hand.
In that case, I would have suggested we hold hands, if you were okay with it.
Oh. He takes my hand. Without any hesitation, I intertwine my fingers with his.
Then under the moon of that night, I'd look at my shadow for a long time on my way home. My heart would keep beating faster than usual. Anxiety, joy, regret. I'd feel all of those and think that I should have asked you in person if you were happy. If you said yes, maybe I could continue asking you to play with me.
Enveloped by osmanthus flowers' sweet scent, we stop in our tracks at the same time and lock eyes. Why am I getting emotional? Then I'd ask, choosing my words carefully, that you don't date other people for a while. because I would be an adult soon.
I would have circled your birthday on a calendar then.
And once we were adults, I'd wait for you to ask me out to dinner or a movie, like how grown-ups do.
Before that, I would have seen the first snowfall of the year with you.
Would you confess your feelings at that time?
What do you think?
And then it'd be your birthday. After celebrating it with me and some of your close friends, you'd ask me on the balcony. If you had moved away with your parents as a kid, would we have never seen each other again? In the world of gold that we're in, he stands and smiles at me.
How would you answer that question?
I'll say that you'll meet those who you're destined to meet. He leans down and hugs me as a form of confirmation.
Fortunately, we grew up.
You grew up into Dr. Zane and Mr. Zane.
But for one person in particular, I'm just Zane.
Happy birthday, Zane. I hope every year in the future brings you happiness.
They say making a wish on your birthday has a greater chance of coming true, correct? I just made one.
You can't say all of your wishes out loud. They won't come true.
All right. I'll share the wish that's destined to happen. I wished that in the years to come, I won't have to imagine spending every day of my life with someone.
He slightly shifts away from my shoulder, turning his head to meet my gaze. Sparkling in his eyes is a gentle mischief.
You must be curious. Who could I possibly be referring to?
Ooh. Don't leave me like this. Zane! 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 Oh my god. That was really good. Wow. I feel a little bit muddier about the money I spent. Ah! That was surprisingly sweet. Not surprised. That was very sweet. And now I feel lonely. But anyways, it was very nice to play this game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.